Welcome everyone to week 3 of our Slickline Operations Masterclass Training Program. This week we'll be dealing with the Slickline unit and surface equipment. That is the physical backbone of every Slickline job. I want you to understand not just the theory, but the practical reasoning behind each component. Because these surface systems are what guarantees our safety and job success. Always remember, we value our clients not only by how fast we deliver, but by how consistently we've kept to our promises of quality service. What are the learning objectives therefore? By the end of this module, you should be able to identify and describe all components of a Slickline unit, explain the purpose and functions of the pressure control stack, understand how the lubricator and stuffing box operate under pressure, perform safe and efficient rigor procedures, and apply the right safety measures during high pressure Slickline operations. Keep these 5 learning goals in mind as they form the checklist of your mastery for this week 3. We're going over to the overview of Slickline units. What is really a Slickline unit? A Slickline unit is a compact and mobile system designed to run and retrieve downhole tools using a single strand of wire. The key components include the winch unit, the drum and line, measuring head, power pack and or hydraulic system, the control panel, pressure control equipment, otherwise known as the PCE, which consists the lubricator assembly. When I say compact, I mean everything is designed for mobility, precision, and control, whether you're on land or offshores. The winch unit. The winch unit houses the drum, the wire line, and all control systems for line movements. It gives you control over line payout, retrieval speed, and tension. What are the major components? The major components include hydraulic or electric motor drive, drum spooled with Slickline wire, tension gauge, brake system. Always test your brake before every run. Line overspeed has been one of the top causes of Slickline accidents. No brake checks, no operation. It's a simple rule. Now, the drum assembly. The drum assembly is what physically holds the Slickline wire. Is built with smooth flanges to prevent damage and uses a level wind mechanism to ensure the line spools evenly from left to right, right to left. 2 main types exist: open drum type, enclosed drum type. Safety first. Never handle the wire with your bare hands while the drum is rotating. The line moves faster than you think. What about the measuring head? The measuring head tells you how much line has gone into or out of the well. It also helps you correlate depth and monitor line tension. What does it comprise? The components include calibrated measuring wheel, encoder, or digital counter, line tension sensor. These are the three components that make up the measuring head. Always calibrate the measuring head before every job. Inaccurate depth readings can cause missed intervals or tool misplacements in hole, both costly and avoidable errors. The pressure control stack assembly. The pressure control stack is your safety wall. It's a combination of high pressure containing components mounted between the wellhead and the lubricator. The main parts are 1. The stuffing box or the grease head, the wireline valve, otherwise known as the blowout preventer BOP, quick test sub QTS, tool catcher or tool trap, the lubricator sections. This system allows you to run or retrieve Slickline tools safely, even when the well is under pressure. A critical function for live well operations. The stuffing box or the grease head. Now let's separate the two. The stuffing box sits around the wire using packing elements. It is suitable for low to medium pressure wells. What about the grease head? The grease head, on the other hand, uses grease injection to maintain a dynamic seal around the moving wire, making it ideal for high pressure or hydrogen sulfide environments. Always monitor grease return flow. That's your feedback on sealing efficiency. A steady, visible return flow means your seals are working properly. Lubricator assembly. The lubricator is a long pressure rated chamber above the wellhead where your tool string is housed before entering or after retrieving from the well. Key parts include lubricator body in sections or various lengths, quick unions for connections, pump in sub, otherwise known as the flow T, vent valve, tool catcher. Before rig up, always pressure test the lubricator sections to 1.1 times the maximum allowable working pressure of the well. Never take pressure integrity for granted. Never. Never. So we'll now on the rig up procedures step by step. Here is the step-by-step breakdown of a safe and efficient rig up. Number 1, inspect and pressure test all surface equipment. Verify the well's pressure condition and equipment ratings. 3, position and secure the Slickline unit. Assemble lubricator, stuffing box, and valves on the wellhead. Function test the wireline valve, open and close. Connect the measuring head and guide sheaves. Align the line from drum to wellhead. Verify depth counter calibration. Conduct leak test. Begin controlled running hole. Arrow high H. Precision and patience are key here. Never rush in any rig up. Never rush in any rig up. What are the safety considerations? Safety is not optional. It's part of your operational DNA. It should be. General safety rules: always wear full personal protective equipment, otherwise known as a PPE. Never stand in line with a tensioned wire. Those of you that have seen where a wire snaps, you can tell the story. Keep hands off rotating drums. Follow lockout, tag out before maintenance. Maintain open communication with the wellhead operator. Pressure safety. All valves must be rated above well pressure. Pressure test before every operation. Remember, safety failures are not mechanical. They are human. They are human. There are some common rig-up mistakes which we must acquaint ourselves with. Here are the usual errors that compromise rig-up integrity. Misalignment between measuring head and wellhead. Loose union threads or damaged O-rings. Selecting the wrong lubricator length. Using one packing in the stuffing box. Skipping pressure test. My advice, therefore, never compromise your rig-up integrity, because rig-up integrity equals well-controlled integrity. Fit practice exercise. Here we go. For your fit practice exercise, you perform a simulated slickline rig-up on a mock wellhead. For those of you seeing this video for the first time, try to arrange with any nearby well intervention services company. If you don't have, you can contact me directly. Then I can make an arrangement irrespective of where you are, so that you participate in this practical exercise. Identify every pressure control component. Assemble the lubricator stack correctly. Align the measuring head and guide sheath properly. Conduct a pre-job safety check. Supervisors or people that have just for the first time listening to this is very important. Evaluation will be focused on sequence, equipment handling, and teamwork. Practice like you are in a real life well environment. Therefore, in summary, Slickline unit is not something to mess up with. The Slickline unit is the heart of wireline operations. Pressure control equipment ensures safety during live well jobs. Proper rig-up and pressure testing prevent blowouts and accidents. Always follow your SOPs and safety protocols without shortcuts. Technical mastery without discipline is a danger. Keep both balanced. Keep both of them rebalanced. So, to test your understanding before we close, it's good we ask ourselves these questions. What are the differences between a stuffing box and a grease injection head? 2. Why must the lubricator be pressure tested before every job? Be very honest in considering these questions, please. Describe the function of the wireline valve. List the critical steps before running the first 2. Mention 3 rig-up safety rules you must never ignore. Take turns in answering. This will help to strengthen your recall and confidence. If I would have to suggest an assignment, it would be this. The assignment for this week is to prepare a detailed sketch of a complete Slickline surface rig-up, labeling all key components and describing their functions. Submit your work before the next class. This counts for 10 marks. I told you before, and I'm still saying it. Remember that the best Slickline operators are those who understand the equipment before touching it. So, having said this, if you've seen this video, press the like button and subscribe so that you get the remainder of the training masterclass program on Slickline. I wish to see you in week 4. Thank you very much.